Write something great, sensational, evocative. After all, God created the world with words. Hello and thanks for watching. My name is Bridget. If you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome. I love you. If you're watching me for the first time, I teach sounds, grammar, compositions, and other problematic topics in English. So today I'll teach you the qualities of good writing. A great writing is a good masterpiece. What are the qualities of a good masterpiece? The qualities are as follows: 1. Introduction. 2. Body. 3. Conclusion. That means when you're writing, you should have these three qualities at the back of your mind. This is the established way of teaching writing in our established schools. However, it's more than that. If you want to learn how to write properly or a good masterpiece, you should have this basic acronym that I got from Econdial 2001 at the back of your mind. Honestly, when I came across it, I knew that I have to do something more about my writing. And after that, I've known how to write something great and wonderful, something sensational, just as you're about to do right now. So now, what is this acronym? The acronym is SECAF. 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 S stands for simplicity. E stands for economy. C stands for clarity. AF stands for audience friendly. The acronym S stands for simplicity. When you write, you have to be simple. You're not out to impress anybody with your grammar. You're not out to start speaking words that people or your audience would not understand. You have to be simple and highly communicative. Because when you write, others are reading. It is that which you write that they perceive. They are actually hearing the voice of someone else, and that is you. How are you able to bring your readers along? Well, how do you make them understand what you're writing? You don't have to waste your time thinking of impressing your readers with vocabularies. All you need to do is to look out for vocabularies that are simple, clear, and lucid for your readers, because the essence of writing is actually to communicate your thoughts. So, if you're able to select your words correctly, use simple words correctly, then your reader will be able to comprehend what you've written. The next letter of the acronym is letter E, which stands for economy. Some writers just tend to repeat words over and over again for them to be able to communicate. You don't need all of that. All you need to do is just to express yourself and your reader will get it quickly. The word economy means to economize something. For instance, when you want to buy something, do you just bring out a bundle of money to buy something worth 10 naira? You just bring out 10 naira. That is the same thing that we should apply to our writing. When you want to write, you have to be brief. That is all you need. For instance, you want to say something, if you want to tell someone that he or she is stupid or foolish, you simply just choose one. Just simply say foolish or stupid. That is enough. You don't have to bring out the bundle of vocabulary that you have by saying you're stupid, you're foolish, you're an imbecile, and so on. Just choose one. That is what it means to be precise. That is what it means to be concise, and that is what it means to use economical words, and it is also called brevity. Now let's move on to the letter C of the acronym. C stands for clarity. Clarity has to do with the meaning of your expression or the vocabulary that you have chosen. There is this funny example from one of my lecturers who taught me writing. He gave a scenario where there was a fire outbreak in a house. And there's this man who blows grammars, as we call it, high sounding words. And he wanted to call on neighbors for help. And so he said, neighbors, conflagration. Conflagration, funny, is consuming my paternal domiciliary. And until the fire became uncontrollable, people came outside and they started shouting, fire, fire. And they didn't even remember to say fire outbreak. Sorry about that. So, what I'm trying to say in essence is this. When you're writing, you should be as clear as possible for your reader or your audience to understand what you're saying. What is conflagration or what is furnace? Yes, they all mean some level of fire outbreak. But in that context, it was not appropriate. What they needed to do or to have said was, neighbors, help, there's a fire outbreak here. And that would have clenched it all. That is what we mean by clarity when you write. Now let's move on to the last letter of the acronym AF. A stands for audience. F stands for friendly. That is audience friendly. So when you write, you should think of your audience. Who are you writing for? You should remember that when you write, people are reading or someone is reading your thoughts. Audience friendly should consist all the letters of the acronyms that we've actually discussed. And you have to have something at the back of your mind. Your audience friendly has to shapen your writing in the sense that you have to know or determine the psychological state of your audience, the educational level of your audience, the mental state of your audience, and the belief of your audience. That will shape your structure and the language that you would use when you want to write a particular topic. In essence, if you want to write a good masterpiece, you should have the acronym SICAF at the back of your mind, and then the rubrics of writing or the qualities of writing: introduction, body, and conclusion. In our next class, I will dwell more on how to write a good introduction. How do you write a good introduction? Make sure that you have your topic sentence and your thesis statement. That will guide or shape your body and conclusion of your writing. Remember, when you are supposed to say fire outbreak, don't say conflagration or furnace, else you aren't gonna get help. Bye-bye.